Good morning, children. So now first we have completed our first chapter. So now let us discuss our question answers. Okay, so chapter 1, all of you should write these question answers in your notebook, okay, with question and answers. So the first question is it is in page number 9. Okay, question are there in page number 9. Also I have mentioned here the question number 1, short answer question number 1, define chemistry. So what is the definition given here? Chemistry is the science of substance and their transformation. So one substance and its transformation, how a substance is changing from one form to another. So about chemistry means it is a study, it is a science of substances and their transformation. Okay, chemistry is the science of substances and their transformation. Okay, how a substance is changing from one form to another, that is chemistry. And what happened to a substance after a physical change and what happens in a chemical change. So what will happen during a physical change and what will happen in a chemical change on a substance. So what is the answer? The substance will not change after a physical change. So during a physical change the substance will not change, it will remain same. For example, ice changes to water. Is there any change? What is the substance present in it? H2O. Is there any change in H2O? H2O is not changing. So substance is not changing in a which change? Physical change. But substance will change after a chemical change. So in a chemical change what will happen? The substance will change. Okay. Substance will change after a chemical change. Okay. So for example, milk changes to curd. So milk and curd, the substances present in milk and curd are different, so it will be changing. So what is a matter? What is a matter? Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. So this also everything we have studied. Okay, matter means anything that occupies a space and has mass is called matter. Example, pen, pencil, book, bag, etc. Okay, so next one, what is a base metal? So when I was teaching you the alchemist topic, I told you that alchemists used that cheaper metal and they told that they prepared gold from cheaper metals. We have studied, no? So that cheaper metal, for that word cheaper metal, they used which term? Base metals. Okay, what are base metals? The cheaper metals. Cheaper means what? Low cost. Okay, the cheaper metals used by the alchemist. Alchemist spelling all of you should by heart. Okay, the cheaper metals used by alchemists are called base metals. Okay, clear? Then what is mean by elixir of life? What was the elixir of life? There also when we were studying alchemist, I told the second aim of alchemist was to find the elixir of life. That what is that? It is an imaginary liquid. It is an imaginary liquid. They are believing that if we will drink that liquid, our full diseases will be cured and we will not die at all. Okay, a person can live long without his or her death. Okay, so what is mean by elixir of life? It is an imaginary liquid which will cure all the diseases and helps a person to live long. Okay, then who was the first to prepare hydrogen and who prepared oxygen for the first time? I told you that Lavoisier identified that element. That means he given the name hydrogen and oxygen. But it is not Lavoisier who prepared hydrogen and oxygen. It was prepared by other two people. Okay, that is the question. Who prepared hydrogen, not identified. Okay, who prepared hydrogen and who prepared oxygen? That is the question. So the answer is hydrogen was prepared by Robert Boyle. By heart the spelling. See, R capital, B capital. Okay. Then oxygen was prepared by Priestley. Clear? Hydrogen prepared by Robert Boyle. Oxygen prepared by Priestley. Okay. Then the next question. Who disproved the 4-element theory of Greeks? Disproved means proving and disproving. Okay, disagreed or who disqualified, like that we can tell. Okay, who disproved the 4-element theory of Greeks? So what is 4-element theory? We know that the Greeks, the alchemists believed that only 4 things were considered as elements. Which are they? Air, water, earth and fire. These were the 4 things they told, these are the elements. And that means simplest thing which cannot be divided anymore. But who disproved that? Lavoisier disproved the 4 element theory of Greeks. Okay, by heart these all alchemist spelling, Robert Boyle spelling, Priestley spelling, Lavoisier spelling, Mendeleev spelling, John Dalton spelling, all these people's full spelling all of you should by heart. Okay, then next one, who put forward the periodic table? Who put forward? Mendeleev. Mendeleev put forward the periodic table. Okay, then what was periodic table? It is a table in which the elements were classified in 18 groups. Okay, similar elements. Then who gave the atomic theory? Who gave the atomic theory? John Dalton. J capital, D capital. Okay, John Dalton gave the atomic theory. Okay, next one is long answer. So that much short answer separate you have to write, then long answer questions. Okay, so first question, write a role on the effect of physical as well as chemical change on a substance. Give an example each. Okay, so how physical change and chemical change affect on some substances. So how it will affect? If it is ice is a substance and water is another substance. So ice melt to water, it is a physical change. So how we can say it is a physical change? Because the substance is not changing. So what will happen to the substance here? Nothing is happening to the substance. That means there is no change in the substance. So the answer, during a physical change, the substance will not get changed. Okay, it remains same. Example, ice changes to water. Okay, then what about chemical change? During a chemical change, the substance will change from one form to another, or a substance will change and form new substances. Example, milk changes to curd. Okay, with example you have to write. Then what was the aim of alchemist? What was the aim of alchemist? Did they succeed? Succeed means did they win? Discuss. The aims of alchemists were, what was they were having 2 aims. Which were they? First one, to convert baser metal to gold. What are baser metals? We have studied above. Baser metal means cheaper metals. To convert baser metal to gold. And the second one is to find the elixir of life, that is imaginary liquid. Okay, then did they succeed? They did not succeed. Why? Because it is not possible to make one metal to another metal. We cannot make a metal from another metal. Here I have written 2, that you have to change it as from. Okay, it is not possible to make one metal from another metal. Also, it is not possible for a person to live long. It is not possible to for a person to live without a death. Continuously living, it is not possible. One day everybody will die. Okay, if a life is there, one death will be also there. It is not possible to live long. Okay, then how did Lavoisier disprove the Greek theory of elements? So how he disproved that? So first the answer, the Greek people believed that air, water, earth and fire are the only elements, that we know. Okay, but Lavoisier proved that when hydrogen gas is burned with oxygen, what is formed? Water is formed. When hydrogen gas and oxygen gas are burned together, water is formed. And so we can say water is not an element. But Greek people told water is an element. So Lavoisier disproved the Greek theory of elements. Clear? Then, in what way did Mendeleev help chemistry advance? How Mendeleev helped to study chemistry in detail? Mendeleev classified the elements in a periodic table. Okay, he classified the elements in the periodic table. So it became easy to study the elements and their properties. It became easy to study the properties of the all the elements present at that time. Okay, so this much only our question answers. All of you should write the question answer in your notebook. And in our yesterday's video, I have given you the But objective question answers also. Okay, go through it. Objective question answers, mark it in your textbook only. Don't want to write in notebook. But short answer and long answer questions you have to write in notebook. Okay. So tomorrow we will be starting our second chapter. So before that, all of you should complete your notes. Okay. So thank you all of you. Take care.